I'm Roderick A. Larry Jr. In my 19 years of existence in this world, I observe a lot of changes in climate in our environment. This is Earth, the planet in solar system that we live on. However, our planet are not in a good path to sustain life. The Earth facing the accelerating detrimental effect of climate change, or also known as global warming. Well, what exactly is climate change? Climate change is defined as a long-term change in the Earth's overall temperature with massive and permanent ramifications. It's not naturally caused by Earth, but human activity. Earth's atmosphere consists of gases such as oxygen and nitrogen and other gases such called as non-greenhouse gases, carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, and methane. Incoming light from the sun hit the Earth's surface. The Earth observed that some energy hitting the surface of the planet. The rest of that energy got reflected. Some of that energy goes back in the space. Greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide trap the energy and send it right back on the Earth's atmosphere, heating up even more. This is known as the greenhouse gases effect. Now, a little greenhouse effect in Earth is naturally good, but if more greenhouse effect is naturally not good in our planet. Some of the main human activity that emits greenhouse gases are fossil fuel burning, animals, agriculture and deforestation, and waste and pollution. Burning fossil fuels like coal, oil, and natural gases, as well as gasoline, is the largest carbon emissions. When the fossil fuels are burned and their gases would mix with the heat, they create as smogs, air polluted with highly toxic. For example, the Beijing smogs. It's so thick and heavy that you can go on the outside without some form of surgical mask. A massive amount of an extra waste came from the animals, with highly toxic gases like hydrogen sulfide, ammonia, and methane to the earth. Methane, 23 times more effective trapping heat and CO2. 80% of this emission came from the animal waste. Bulldozing lands and deforestation not only emits greenhouse gases but get plants, trees, forests, and habitats. Things in our planet that absorb carbon dioxide. The more we deforest our Earth, that less carbon dioxide will absorb on the atmosphere. Solid land waste is the largest pollution in the Earth, like example in the US. But how do we know that human activity is the cause of accelerating the climate change, not natural process? Our civilization produced devastating 40 billion tons of carbon dioxide. But why should we care about global warming and climate increasing? The Earth temperature is increased 1.5 degree Fahrenheit by century, plus increased 0.5 degree Fahrenheit up to 8.6 degree Fahrenheit over 100 years. Animals and plants are struggle to adapt this condition for survivals. One species go extinct can make domino effect in food chain. No living plants and animals means no living humans. Climate change can cause more frequent and intense disasters such as hurricane, floods, tornadoes, heat waves, and droughts. So the question is, how do we stop this? Instead of burning fossil fuels, we convert to renewable energies such as solar and wind power, which zero carbon emissions when operate. Energy from the sun and wind are infinite. Unlike fossil fuels, we will never run out of it. Reduce, reuse, recycle. And of course, spread your knowledge and concerns about climate change. Remember, the climate change is very real and drastically affect the Earth, our home. Although we are the problem, we can also be the solution. That's all. Thank you.